Installation. Installation way as door operator is fixed in lintel. Fix mounting bracket to lintel. The advantage of this installation way is that door operator installation position would not be affected by height of card cabinet. Before hanging door operator, fix bracket to lintel in advance. Then, hang door operator on the mounting bracket. Notice that when hanging door operator, installation height depends on design size of a card cabinet. Measure the door operator is installed in the middle, and ensure levelness and verticality of door operator. This requirement is commonly applied to installation of all types door operators. To this type door operator, card top and post installation way can be designed as required. It's very important to notice the fixed front and back positions when design and installation, which will directly influence the coordination between skate and landing door locked roller. To card door seal, centering and levelness are also required. And this is also commonly applied to installation of all types door operators. Before installing door panels, connect a hanger door panel connector with door panels, but no need to tighten. Hang the panels to M8 multiplying 20 square neck bolts in hanging plate, and fix by M8 hexagon flange nuts. Adjust top and bottom, front and back position of panel by 2 pieces of M10 hexagon flange nuts, and the gap between door panel and seal is 5 mm. Door panel installation is required to be centering. Open the door and both panels are flush with door jamb. Loosen M8 flange nut in hanger door panel connector. Door panel can be movable. Both hanging plates should contact with rubber stop. And then adjust the door crack to be 2 to 3 mm. Door and both panels are flush with door jamb. Adjust the clear opening. Loosen fixed bolt to limit plate. Adjust the clear opening size by moving opening limit plate. To non-fire rated door, card door panels should be flush with door jamb after sufficient opening. To fire rated door, card door panels should be deeper 7 mm than door jamb. Meanwhile, landing door panel would be flush with landing door jamb. After adjusting clear opening, tighten fixed bolt to limit plate. Install slide shoe. Firstly, check door panel is parallel with seal and adjust it as required. Install slide shoe to the bottom enclosure of door panel and be fixed with hexagon bolt M8 multiplying 16. Spring washers and big plain washers 8. Install skate. Skate is fixed to hanging plate by 3 hexagon bolts M8 multiplying 25. Add a washer between skate back plate and a hanging plate. Skate installation should be inspected in right and left direction, as well as front and back direct to ensure its verticality. After installation, make sure the distance between skate and landing seal is 10 mm. Adjust the skate starter. Under the condition That hanging plate tightly presses door closing limit rubber. Adjust the hook gap to be 0.3 to 1 mm. Excessive gap may cause a head closing of a skate, and at door closing end, obvious pause occurs before sufficient close. T2100, T2200, landing door installation. Frame assembly, type 50 × 70. Frame includes sill assay, right and left post, lintel, fastenings. Same installation process is applied to T2100, landing door with rail, and T220, landing door integrated with rail. But there is one more pressing plate for T220 fastenings. Connect with posts by inner hexagon bolts. M8 × 16 and internal teeth lock, washer 8. Tighten bolts after checking fastenings are flush. Connect the sill support with posts by inner hexagon bolts. Before fixing, make sure clear opening and same frame diagonal lines. Find out the central position of clear opening and mark the central position of sill support and sill. Insert hexagon bolt M8 × 20 into bottom fixed groove of sill. Insert bolt into relevant fixed hole of sill support and fix by hexagon flange nut M8. Make sure the central positions are corresponding. Fix frame at wall. Landing door assembly at wall. For standard configuration, use mounting bracket 1, 2, and mounting bracket 3 for connection. The difference between the model 2 and 3 is the hole size. The hole in bracket 2 is 12.5 × 60, and hole in bracket 3 is 8.25 × 60. Mounting bracket 1 is connected to wall by expansion bolts M12 × 100. Mounting bracket 2 is connected to mounting bracket 1 by hexagon bolts M12 × 20, hexagon nuts, spring washers, and plain washers. Mounting bracket 1 and 2 support the bottom of landing door. Insert quadri slideshow into C groove of sill support. Insert M12 × 30 bolt in slideshow into corresponding hole in mounting bracket 2. and set up frame assembly to mounting bracket, which is prefixed to wall. Measure levelness of installation after fixing fastening pieces. Fix post to wall by M6 multiply 65 expansion bolts. Ensure the posts are vertical in right and left direction, as well as front and back direction. Install landing mechanism. Check if landing door triangular lock can be turned flexibly, and if return is flexibly after unlocking. Then install landing mechanism. Install 2100 landing door with rail. Loosen and take down the hexagon bolt M8 multiply 25 from rail, by which connect the landing door mechanism with frame fastenings. When hanging landing mechanism, notice that the door release rod should be inserted into the hole in driving arm of triangular lock cylinder. Hang landing mechanism to frame fastenings by 2 bolts at each side. One of the thin head bolts through guide and frame fastenings fixed. Install T2200 landing door integrated with rail. Loosen pressing plate for better hanging door header. Sufficiently contact pressing plate with back support position of header. Railing T2200 is processed by rolling and pulling. Except the rail, design for the other parts is same with T2100 landing door. A rail groove at back of header will be hung to pressing plate during installation. Same as T2100, when hanging landing mechanism, notice that the door release rod should be inserted into hole in driving arm of triangular lock cylinder. Hand door header to pressing plate. Fixed with fastenings by bolts. Tighten pressing plate through a hole in rail by inner hexagon wrench. Hang landing mechanism to wall by mounting bracket 1, 3. Make sure the levelness and centering of landing mechanism. Ensure levelness and centering of landing mechanism. This requirement is commonly applied to installation of all types landing mechanisms. Install door panel. Before installing door panels, connect a hanger door panel connector with door panels, but no need to tighten. Hang the panels to M8 multiply 20 square neck bolts in hanging plate, and fix by M8 hexagon flange nuts. Adjust top and bottom position of panel by 2 pieces of M10 hexagon flange nuts. And the gap between door panel and sill is 5 mm gap between door panel and door jamb is 5 mm. Door panel installation is required to be centering. Open the door and both panels are flush with door jamb. Ensure door crack is 2 to 3 mm under the condition that hanging plate do contact with rubber stop. Tighten M8 flange nuts in hanger door panel connector. Install slide shoe. Firstly, check door panel is parallel with sill and adjust it as required. Install slide shoe to the bottom enclosure of door panel and be fixed by hexagon bolt M8 × 16. Spring washers and big blind washers 8. No pressure contact between eccentric roller and rail. Gap is 0.2 to 0.5 mm. Loose nut M10. Adjust the gap between eccentric roller and rail by Allen key. Enough self-closing force, which can be adjusted by moving fixed screw. Sufficient contact, interlock contacts. Gap between lock beak and contact bracket is 1 mm. In right and left direction, and the same size for front and back gap. Undersized right and left gap may cause poor close due to collision at closing. Oversized gap may cause excessive door crack when someone tries to push door panel sideward. Adjust rubber stop to keep lock beak horizontal when interlock is closed and keep enough space for release. Loosen 2 bolts in mounting plate. Adjust the mounting plate to right and left, as well as front and back. Note the skate pass pickup rollers through the middle, and spacing between the skate arm and 2 rollers is same. The overlap size of the arm and roller is 10 mm. Confirm below key dimensions. Gap between door panel and sill